I've been playing old school RuneScape for a long time, like really long time. And because I've kept quitting and taking breaks, I've never really gone to late game. And that sucks. So I want to create this series as a sort of progress account, so you can see how a normie like me really does it. I mean, if I can. So, to dive right in, this is Boss Vibe. He used to be my super cool and handsome hardcore Ironman. Now, Boss Vibe is my super cool and handsome regular Ironman. Why, you ask with complete concern to your computer screen? Well, funny you should ask. And by the way, you look great today. What I can do is tell you that it certainly wasn't because I decided to do Grotesque Guardians for the first time while intoxicated. Yeah, I had literally never done Grotesque Guardians before. You see, like many members of the Gillenor Society, I suck at this game. Prey flicking? Not a chance. Item switching? Abysmal. Boss experience? None. Hotel? Travago. But because I was bad at the game, I felt like I didn't deserve to make content, because I felt like being bad just wasn't good content. Yeah, well, that was before I started watching 9rain, and I realized, he also sucks at RuneScape. Now, granted, 9rain is practically a god now and does whatever he pleases, but he showed me that not only can I provide content, but I can get better as I progress myself. And honestly, that I can actually get jiggy with. So, with that being said, where do we start? Now, I'm obviously not going to bore you with skilling, since I've set up some AFK methods for my resource skills. This will typically be for when I'm editing, or just want to chill. Motherlode mines and stars for mining, monkfish and carrion bombs for fishing, and yew trees in the guild for woodcutting. Oh, and like a good gamer, I've totally been doing my runs. Yeah, no, that was a bold-faced lie. For combat, we actually have some pretty good mid-level stats. So I think we should probably start with some Barros. There's a couple best in slot items that I still want to get. Carol's leather top, Aram's robe skirt, but honestly, I'll even settle for a Guthan's war spear for Slayer. For new players, Barros is a mini-boss that consists of 6 ghostly brothers. You kill 5 of them, enter the crypt, kill 2 bloodworms and a skeleton. Why? Yeah, I actually have no idea. Kill the 6th brother, then loot the chest for maximum disappointment. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go hunt some ghosts. You know, I gotta admit that this is probably the worst part about doing Barros. We reminisce about that time we slaughtered this unicorn in cold blood.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
And we do all that so we can finally recharge the staff. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we got 2,500 charges. Sweet.
So I'm sick as f. So yeah, we're gonna go and see if the RNG gods will take pity on us. So let's open, kill that first, and let's see what we get. And we get, nice! Disappointment! Love it. Alright, well, let's keep going, I guess. Finally, I was just about to give up hope. Not my first choice, not my second, but I'll take it. Kind of like most things in my life. Look at me, just being a full-ass Chad. Alright, well, I'm sick in real life, and I'm sick of Barros, so let's switch to some Slayer. Got a long grind for 85 ahead of me, so let's see what we get. We're getting a Slayer task. We're getting a Slayer task. We're getting a Slayer task, I wonder what it'll be. No, please, why? Oh, okay, no. No. I think we're gonna skip this. Absolute baloney. No, you know what? No, we don't have that many points, so we're gonna suck it up. We're gonna suck it up, we're just gonna do it. Possibility of some totems, plus it'll be over in like 2 seconds for you, so it'll be totally fine. Totally fine. See? Look at that. That wasn't even bad. Yeah, it was absolutely awful. Okay, you know what? I just realized that doing mid-level normie is horrendously boring. So, I've made an executive decision. This Slayer task, I have gargoyles. And what better way to bring this to a close than to teach you how to do the gargoyle boss? Grotesque Guardians. Because, well, you know, if you missed the beginning of the video, I'm literally peak gaming material. And hell, this video has the old classic RuneScape music video. There's a sort of decent drop for progression, I guess. We're just missing a tutorial to bring it full OSRS content circle. So yeah, let's get it. Alright, so now we're moving up the boss scale to Grotesque Guardians. This fight will incorporate tile manipulating, tick counting, and gear swapping. Easy, right? Like, easy enough to not lose your hardcore status, right? Guys? Since we're using both melee and range, the recommended stats would probably be around 70 plus combats. But then again, I died, so what the f do I know? Use your best melee gear and best range gear. This is what I have, take from it as you will. And why don't I have an imbued Slayer helmet? Yeah, don't worry about it. This boss is found upstairs in the Mauritania Slayer Tower. And to begin, you do need to be on a Slayer task, and you do need to obtain the brittle key from the regular gargoyles. But let's assume you already knew this. Start by clicking on the stairs. Look at that, nice and easy. To begin the encounter, you'll want to ring the bell. Oh, and you see those marked tiles to the east? Yeah, make sure you do that first. Once the bell's ringety-runged, run to the first tile. The stone lady will start throwing pebbles at you, so make sure you have protect on from range. Could be her stone poop, but I don't know, and I don't want to ask. Her overprotective boyfriend will pop in from the west, covering his face as if I'm going to give him COVID or something. He'll start whacking you with melee. So once he's close enough, easiest thing is to then alternate these marked tiles to cause him to dance around you, as he apparently doesn't have a high enough IQ to realize what's going on. Poor guy. Continue murdering his girlfriend until she reaches half health. Here, she'll fly away and the next phase will start. Switch over to your melee gear, throw in protect from melee, and paw it up. Every couple of ticks, his wing will glow. Don't look at it. If you do, you take damage. Rocks will fall from the sky, so make sure you move out of the shadows. Or I guess that'll happen. Continue this cycle until Big Bad Buddy is also half health. Now for phase 3. Switch back to your range gear and prayer. Some weird electricity thing will start zapping the ground. Just don't stand near it. I don't know, there's no real strategy to that. Once it's gone, start pew-pewing the Lady Gargoyle again. You can try to do the tile movement for a little while, but these blue orbs will appear on the ground and start to grow. You need to run and touch each one, otherwise she'll absorb them and gain health. So we'll click on the orb. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I guess big tip, don't run out of prayer. Once she's low enough, use the hammer made out of her flesh on her, and she's dead. Now give a menacing look to her boyfriend. Whispering, "You're next," is optional, but encouraged. Now switch back to your melee gear. Being absolutely terrified, he'll throw you into a fire cage. Luckily, that before mentioned low IQ means he also gives you a door to walk through. Do so before you take damage and lose your hardcore status like me. He'll now alternate between range and melee, so preferably keep your melee prayer on and go to town. Or switch prayer, I don't know, you got like a 50-50 chance, right? Once he's almost donezo, give him the old whackaroo and there you go. You just did Grotesque Guardians and not lose your hardcore status. Good for you. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my first episode. This may have seemed a little chaotic, and it was, but I wanted this to be more of an introduction to who I am and my content style, I guess. I mean, I truly have no idea what incarnation I'm doing. And like I said before, I was nervous about making content, but honestly, I had a lot of fun doing this. So yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to give this a like and subscribe. Or don't, I'm a content creator, not a cop. So yeah, I'll see you on the flip side.